also known as Didi. How about we talk about how to join Atomy first? Actually, I really have to be grateful to my introducer because whenever they have something good, they share it with me right away. So I simply believed it and immediately registered to join Atomy. Ivy, why don't you share with us?
So let me tell you, there's this online shopping platform from South Korea, right? It has free membership with no forced consumption, so I joined like that. Aki, it was really simple. It was just a friend who introduced it to me, saying free membership means you won't lose anything, so I joined. Actually, after joining, I didn't pay much attention to it until about a month later, one night when I didn't have much to do, and coincidentally, the team had a meeting. It's an online meeting, and it's about the bonus system, so I'm going to listen right away.
If you don't listen, you won't feel anything. But once you do, it ignites a fire, and you can't stop inviting others. That's my experience. How about you all? What do you like about Atomy? Becoming a fan of the product is great. So let me start. Actually, my friends know that my skin was really bad and dry. After I joined Atomy, of course, I used their products right away, specifically the 6-step hydration and exfoliation routine, along with this one. Changing the water and breathing in the air, Amping, I actually really like it because when I first used it, I personally used it for less than a month, and within just 2 weeks, I already saw results. Many of my friends asked me, hey, what have you done? What skincare routine have you followed? Why does your skin look so much better? After that, I became even more confident in Atomy's products. You know, now that I've become a regular user, whenever there are new products, I will order and try them out right away. It's really amazing. I remember it well.
Hey, when I first saw you at the service center, your skin was quite dry. But I'm really happy to see that your skin has improved a lot. Eddie, what products do you like to use? Actually, when I first joined, I didn't buy any products right away. It wasn't until last July, when the team held an event called the Signature Event, that I tried some meal replacement products. Before trying the meal replacement, we need to measure our weight, body fat, and everything else. After 21 days, we should check again. I feel like I've aged a year, even though it's only been 3 weeks. The most important thing is that my visceral fat has decreased by 2 points and I've lost 2 kilos. Actually, losing weight is a central concern for women. In the end, it became like my lifelong career. Additionally, there's something else, which is lolly juice. I've actually heard a lot about it, and many team members have mentioned how good lolly juice is. At that time, the shipping cost for lolly juice to Hong Kong was quite expensive, so I didn't try it. However, when I went to Hong Kong in June this year, I immediately tried it. Coincidentally, my old foot injury was really painful at that time, and I saw that lolly juice was being promoted.
After drinking lolly juice for 3 days, I really feel much better. I think this is truly a wonderful fresh fruit product for life. Everyone should give it a try. Seriously, we have heard many friends share their positive experiences with lolly juice. So if anyone wants to learn more about lolly juice, feel free to reach out to us anytime. Ah, Aki, is that you? Reaching the level of Rose Master must have involved quite a journey. Could you share with everyone if you faced any difficulties along the way? What challenges did you encounter that you can share with us so we can all learn? I don't want to say learn exactly. Let's just share experiences together. There must have been difficulties, but actually, when inviting people to join, since it's free membership, it doesn't seem too hard to invite them. There can be many friends because they have confidence in us. After hearing the company's philosophy, I felt very confident, so I joined for free, and it was easy to sign up. I actually have a small experience to share. One time I shared skincare products with a friend since we are both women. I spent a full 45 minutes sharing with her, but then there wasn't much reaction, which made me a bit anxious. However, when she was about to leave, she realized, oh, it turns out. When Aki saw many health products, he kept asking me questions for over half an hour. Through this experience, I realized that I first need to listen to what the other person actually needs, rather than just continuously sharing the products. So, I think this is a very good experience.
Wow, that's really impressive. I've learned something again this time. Ningqing, it's really important. Hey, Edie, why don't you share with me your experience after joining Atomy? Have you encountered any difficulties? Yes, actually, many people tend to think that it's just another direct selling scheme, and they have that stereotype. So usually, when I talk to my friends, I don't directly tell them to join. Instead, I buy some products and share them with them in a way that allows them to try it out, like how you would share pomegranate juice after someone has tasted it. There are actually quite a few. Friends are good. They automatically ask me, hey, how do I buy this and how do I join? How do I place an order? I think sharing in this way is better than just telling people to become members, because even though joining is free, the multi-level structure can give people the impression that we at Atomy are just like that. Remember, everyone is a member and a friend, and as long as we share good things, everyone will see that Atomy products are really good. They speak for themselves, yes, they really do. Atomy products are truly exceptional.
It's great that there are discounts and that the value for money is high. In fact, apart from the good products, the company's business philosophy and direction are also very important. Especially, I really like their private sleep concept. The first phrase, true love, soul, represents what I believe that apart from your own parents, everyone has connections beyond that since birth. Is there anyone who truly loves you from the bottom of their heart, a love that touches the soul? This actually represents that every soul belongs to someone who should be cherished. Therefore, in Atomy, I feel very loved. The second thing is about pursuing dreams. In reality, everyone's dreams often get sidelined because they focus on making money and working hard to earn a living. However, in Atomy, you can continue to chase your dreams. Having too many flavors means you and your partner are working together to manage your dreams. As long as you put your heart into it, your dreams can actually come true. Right, Eddie? I know you have also written a career plan. Can you take it out and share it with everyone?
Deng, 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 deng. You mentioned this book. Has Aki filled it out? I just filled it out again yesterday. Actually, I don't know how many members have filled it out. Back then, I went to class to listen, and for the first time, I only wrote half of my dream list. Now, I hope to add to that other half in the future. Additionally, there's another thing, which is my life's wheel are a lot.
There are many, right? So, editor, did you write it down? Of course I wrote it. I was writing while talking, writing while revising, just like the broken golden president. While writing, I had to revise every month. So after we talk about our dreams, we actually need to manage a dream and also have a firm belief. Aki, please share with us. That's right. The third part is about firm belief. In fact, many of us, when we are doing this Atomy thing, many people...
No, we don't need to worry about issues like being rejected or rolling our eyes, because we clearly understand what the training is about. So if they refuse, that's fine. I will continue to love using Atomy products and sincerely share and recommend them to others. This already shows a strong commitment. Actually, Ivy, I want to ask you, Stephen, which sentence do you like the most? The one that stands out the most?
Humility in service is something I noticed when I met President Aki. When he spoke to us, he had a very humble attitude while explaining things. So I feel that within Atomy, we need to listen carefully to everything and serve. It's about treating our friends with sincerity and not just seeing them as customers. Speaking of humble service, I have a small experience to share with everyone, especially since I believe everyone has faced some difficulties during the pandemic, particularly me.
During the pandemic, she unfortunately contracted the virus and had to rely on her husband to run errands. Seeing this situation, I immediately decided to send over my 3 essential items for fighting the virus to her home for her husband to pick up. My partner lives in Taiwan, while I live in the New Territories, so it would be a bit of a hassle to go back and forth. However, I felt it was important to help others, so I didn't hesitate. So, how can we help them recover their health as quickly as possible during this pandemic? I want to ask what the 3 essentials for fighting the pandemic are. I also want to know What are the 3 essentials for fighting the pandemic? Actually, they include our vitamin C, then we have probiotics. Additionally, we have our wind relief spray. And Aki, I also want to see how you have been during this period. It has been difficult for everyone during the pandemic. Do you have any experiences to share, or how have you been coping?
All right. Actually, during the pandemic, everyone really couldn't meet, right? It was quite difficult to share. But the good thing is that the internet is very convenient now, so we can actually share through Facebook and Instagram. During that time, many products were out of stock in the market. Earlier, you mentioned the 3 essentials for fighting the pandemic. I shared them on Facebook, and some aunties and uncles, who usually don't pay attention, were interested. You can buy it on the street, but because it's so convenient to have it delivered to your home, they immediately said, "Hey, why don't you help me buy it?" Of course, I told them that once they buy enough, they don't need to go down themselves. It will be delivered to their home. So they gradually started to like it. Actually, during this pandemic, it hasn't stopped us from introducing good products to our friends.
Yes, and also I want to add something about the pandemic period. During that time, there were some interruptions in shipping and air freight, but I feel really touched that the company has never stopped supplying the products we ordered, or they have always been delivered to our homes quickly. Eddie, why don't you share your experience, as I know you've had similar situations with stock shortages? I once had a teammate who...
In a certain store, a chain store, I wanted to buy some vitamin C because recently, during the pandemic, people were saying that vitamin C could help combat it. However, I found that it was sold out. There was a gentleman at the checkout who asked the cashier why it was unavailable. My teammate had 5 packs of colorful vitamin C on hand, so I gave them to him and immediately suggested that he try Atomy instead.
You can now get instant delivery to your home. Wow. So, what do you think about Atomy's service? We are really fortunate. The company cares about us a lot. Also, during this pandemic, there has never been a shortage of products, which is truly sad. And now our time is almost up. I really don't want to leave. Next time, if we have the chance, I hope to share more with everyone. Bye. Bye.